In the small town of Ralston, nestled between rolling hills, there lived a clockmaker named Elias. His shop was filled with the soft ticking of timepieces, from delicate pocket watches to grand, antique clocks. But among the gears and springs, there was one creation that stood out, a strange, ornate pocket watch, its silver casing intricately engraved with symbols no one understood. Elias had spent years perfecting it, though he never told anyone about its true purpose. Legend had it that the watch could manipulate time itself, but no one, not even Elias, had ever dared test it, until one fateful evening. As the town clock struck midnight, Elias sat alone in his workshop, gazing at the watch. He had lost someone dear, a beloved sister, and the pain of her absence was unbearable. He wondered, for the thousandth time, if he could change the past, just for one moment, to tell her goodbye. His fingers trembled as he wound the watch. The second hand ticked backward. A pulse of light filled the room, and in an instant, Elias found himself standing in his old childhood home. It was a warm summer evening, just as he remembered. He could hear laughter from the garden, his sister, Clara, playing with a ball. Heart racing, Elias rushed outside. There she was, alive, carefree, the same radiant smile he had missed for so long. She saw him and stopped, eyes wide with surprise. "Elias? Is it really you?" Clara asked, her voice trembling with disbelief. I don't know how," he stammered, "but I couldn't let you go. I needed to see you again." Clara laughed softly, her eyes sparkling with warmth. "You always were the sentimental one. But don't you know? Time moves forward for a reason. We can't go back." Elias felt a wave of guilt wash over him. He had brought this moment into existence, but he knew it was fleeting. The watch in his pocket pulsed again, its ticking faster now. Clara took his hand. "You have to let go, Elias. The past is where it belongs, and the future is waiting." With a heavy heart, Elias nodded. He knew she was right. Time could not be cheated, no matter how much he wished otherwise. He embraced her one last time, and in that instant he was back in his workshop, the clock ticking steadily on the wall. The watch lay still in his palm, its power spent. Elias knew it would never bring him back to that moment again. He closed his eyes, taking a deep breath, and for the first time in years, he let go of the past. Time, he realized, was not something to be controlled, but something to be lived.